the Honorable Memusi to give his maiden speech.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, for giving me this opportunity to give my maiden speech. But, Madam Speaker, I take this early opportunity to thank all those who made possible for me to be a member of this august house. Today would not have been possible if God had not willed it. The scripture says, unless the Lord builds the house, those who build it labor in vain. Yes, we labored, but not in vain, because the Lord is on our side. So to God, the Almighty, the owner of time and season, we owe our debt, gratitude for a day like this. Madam Speaker, I thank the great people of Kajiado Central who stood up to a massive barrage of propaganda, crude threats, bribery, abuse of power, empty promises, but they still voted for the best candidate. Indeed, ours was a victory of the common man against the tyranny of power. Madam Speaker, to the good people of Kajiado Central goes my unflinching gratitude. We salute your steadfastness, courage, loyalty, commitment, fierce determination to defend your sovereign rights. You have demonstrated this election that in a democracy, power truly belongs to the people. I am humbled and honored by your trust and abiding faith in me and my party. I pledge that your confidence in us shall never be betrayed or taken for granted. Madam Speaker, my heart goes out to the youth.
Remember the conduct. A member giving the maiden speech, no sound should be coming from anybody. You should give him undivided attention. Yes.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, for your protection. Madam Speaker, my heart goes out to the youth and women of Kajiado Central who, irrespective of tribe, religion, and social class, voted overwhelmingly for me. I shall forever remain indebted to you for your selfless sacrifice. I assure you that I will work tirelessly to positively transform your lives in the 2 years before the next general election. The outcome of this election once again shows the unswerving determination of our people to ensure that democracy triumphs in Kenya. We have sent a strong signal to all and sundry that no might is powerful enough to thwart the will of the people. This should always strengthen our resolve to ensure that as from now on, every vote must not only be counted, but must count in this country. Nobody or party must ever exercise power unreasonably at any level except accordance with the will of the people to whom sovereign power belongs. I pay particular tribute to the code fraternity led by the three principals. Madam Speaker, please protect me from Honorable Dwale. Madam Speaker, I salute the Right Honorable Raila Odinga, a man who has given 4 decades of his life to the selfless struggle for freedom, democracy, equity, and justice. Mr. Odinga has overcome immense challenges and made enormous sacrifices so that Kenya can progressively prosper and be democratic. Mr. Odinga brought his charisma and oratory prowess to Kajiado Central. Indeed, I now know why he is referred to as the enigma of Kenyan politics. I ask God to bless him and protect him. I pay tribute to His Excellency the former Vice President Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, a man who exemplifies servant leadership and principled politics. I had an occasion to witness firsthand his silent but steadfast commitment to principled politics during the campaign. I also learned a lot from the man who is Kenya's most accomplished diplomat who brought peace to Sudan and Somalia. I thank him.
Thank you.
I commend the Honorable Moses Masika Wetangula, a steadfast and self voice for equality. His courage and energy on the campaign trail was exemplary. I must at this point congratulate the CORD campaign committee in charge of my re-election. It was headed by Honorable Junaid Mohammed, a fearless man who stood by me all the way, a man whose hawk-eyed watch ensured that those engaging in electoral malpractices...
Order, members, order. Allow the new member to complete his maiden speech. And remember, it's a speech. Now you are reading too much. You are allowed to consult. You are allowed to just consult. Order. No, that. Honorable members, let him finish. Let him finish.
I will repeat my last line, please. I must at this point congratulate the CORD campaign committee in charge of my election. It was headed by Honorable Junaid Mohammed, a fearless man who stood by me all the way, a man whose hawk-eyed watched ensured that those engaging in electoral malpractices were arrested, a man who helped to reduce all avenues of digital rigging. God bless you, Honorable Junaid. I thank the treasurer of the CORD election committee, led by Governor Dr. Evans Kidero. His solid input and sound advice was very helpful. To my governor, Dr. David Ngedianye, I salute you for your selfless support. We will work and work together to develop Kajiado and take it to even greater heights. Madam Speaker, I thank the members of the CORD coalition who supported me both materially and morally. Your presence before, during, and after the election day was crucial to my victory. Words cannot express my gratitude to over the 100 MPs who left their personal and professional engagements to campaign for me. Madam Speaker, I salute the support I received from all Kenyans. I've received messages of goodwill from all corners of the country, from Lamu to Lokutiang, from Mumias to Mandera. I thank them. I will not let you down.
Thank you.
I am finishing. Madam Speaker, to the members of the Ma community, from as far off as Samburu and Laikipia, in the north to Narok and Arusha. In the west, they have affirmed that we are a proud people and we are not visitors in Kenya. We seek to work with all Kenyans based on mutual respect and recognition that we are masters of our own destiny. We are not experimental ground for masters for ideological bankrupt parties. I particularly recognize the efforts of the respected and visionary Maasai leader, the Honorable William Ole Ntimama. His support was much appreciated. It sent a crucial message to those who abandoned our African culture with respect, which respects age and the elderly. It was a decisive blow on those who had temerity to refer to Honorable Ntimama as Vasco da Gama. They now know that Ntimama retains clout and respect. I urge them to go to Narok and seek for forgiveness before it is too late. Madam Speaker.
Order, Honorable Junaid. I know you have been praised, but that does not mean you have got to bring disorder. Yes?
Madam Speaker, let me recognize that democracy in Kenya cannot survive without CDF. We now see wananchi who are not intimidated by the tyranny of power because resources are devolved both to counties and constituencies. The abolition of CDF cannot be allowed to happen if we want to safeguard democracy. Madam Speaker, as I embark on my parliamentary career, I'd like to say that we all know of unfounded and yet to be proved allegations of corruption and that hang over this house.
It's finishing in the way.
I urge members that we should all emulate. I urge members that we should all emulate the people of Kajiado Central who refused to be swayed by money and coercion and voted with their conscience. If a humble peasant.
Order members, you do not
Madam
interrupt
Speaker,
a new member on
me.
their maiden speech and they are not given time limits. Can you just allow him to finish? Yes. But can you finish, Honorable Memusi?
If a humble peasant can refuse thousands of shillings to sell their birthright to elect a good leader, I believe that members of this House have always and will always behave in a manner above reproach. Madam Speaker, as all members prepare for the future, I urge them to leave a clean and spotless record of selfless service and prudent management of public resources. I thank you, Madam Speaker, for your attention and giving me this opportunity, and I look forward to working with your office. Thank you very much.
Thank you, thank you. I think he gives a good applause. The Honorable Memusi, well, you have, I think it's a very special maiden speech. You have really praised your coalition and your party and your, so it is, and Junet, we must not forget that Junet, order members, if we are going to start now, order members, the honorable members, let's give the Honorable Kamama an opportunity. Wait, order members, order. As I have told you, members.
Madam Speaker, Madam Speaker.
And remember, it is 5 minutes, members.
I was among the first people in this.
No,
place.
you are wasting your 5 minutes. Please move.
Madam Speaker,
speak.
I just want to say that what the contents of this motion.
It's difficult.
Please save me from this Arati, who is a former councillor. Madam Speaker.
Order. I'm not taking any point of orders. Order, Honorable Kamama. Please concentrate on the motion and stop making comments.
I just want to say, I want to oppose this motion in totality.
It was said with a light touch, Honorable Arati. Please continue, Honorable Kamama.
And he knows he cannot intimidate. And he knows I cannot be intimidated. You know that. Madam Speaker.